Their new chief of staff didn't even last through the summer. But is this a hint of something darker at work for the former royals, or just a standard contract? Prince Harry and Meghan Markle hired a new chief of staff a few months ago, but he didn't last long. Josh Kettler, who has quite a bit of PR experience under his belt, was hired in May to help Harry handle his upcoming endeavors. Yet, according to a source in a Daily Mail article published on August 12th, he's left his position with the former senior royals. Rumor has it that the reason behind Kettler's departure is simple and doesn't indicate any bad blood. Yet, something about this latest development has us wondering what's going on behind the scenes. A chief of staff quitting 3 months after being hired seems like cause for suspicion. According to People, however, Kettler had reportedly been hired on a temporary basis. Ultimately, both parties agreed that Kettler shouldn't stay on board long-term. Yet the timing of Kettler's exit seems unusual, as it comes just days prior to the couple's tour of Colombia. In May, Kettler accompanied Harry to London to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Invictus Games. That same month, Kettler was by Harry's side when the Duke met with government officials during Harry and Meghan's 3-day tour of Nigeria.
This would be just the first of perhaps many more visits by the Duke and Duchess to the country.
It seems likely he would have joined the Duke and Duchess on their upcoming Colombia trip as well. Now, they've lost their chief of staff at the last minute. And to make matters worse, the trip is already stirring up controversy before Harry and Meghan even arrive. So it certainly wouldn't have hurt for the pair to have a PR expert by their side on this tour. Many of their moves since distancing themselves from the royal family have earned criticism, and their public engagements and visits to other countries have been no exception to this. In a piece for The Sun ahead of the couple's Colombia visit, controversial figure and frequent critic of the Sussexes, Piers Morgan, wrote, "Meghan and Harry aren't real royals these days. They don't do any actual duties for the institution, which conferred their titles on them. So what gives them the right to prance around the world pretending to be proper royals on quasi-official visits? There are so many things wrong about this." Even Harry and Meghan's invitation to Colombia has sparked questions. Political scientist Monica Pachon told The Independent that Vice President Francia Marquez may have invited the couple to tour the country in order to bolster her image. Kettler's departure so soon before a trip where his presence will clearly be needed sparks questions about why his exit was seemingly abrupt. According to the Daily Mail, Josh Kettler is rumored to be one of more than a dozen employees who has quit working for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle since they tied the knot in 2018. Many of the former employees were involved with their company Archwell, including the company's head of internal content, head of audio, and the president, who all left within a 2-year span. In the wake of Kettler's split from the Sussexes, another former employee opened up about their experience to the Daily Mail, saying, "What may be most telling is that the entire time I worked there, I don't think I heard a single current or former employee on their staff say they would take the job again if given the chance." They added, "Many of these employees are people who had previously excelled working for demanding bosses in high-performance companies and environments." Regardless of what has really prompted so many members of Harry and Meghan's staff to call it quits over the years, it's clear that the couple is struggling to retain happy employees. And not only do they need folks who can help them with their public image, they also need folks to help their businesses run. Meghan reportedly interviewed various candidates to be CEO of her new lifestyle brand, American Riviera Orchard, but has had trouble finding the right person and has yet to publicly announce a hire.